Oh my gosh, that is so cool! Yes! Today we're fishing in what everybody locally calls the haystack area of Warm Creek Bay. It's basically right after you exit the Castle Rock Cut. The other place that's really good to check out is the mouth of Navajo Canyon. The other place is Anchovy Point in Wahweap Bay. These slurp stripers are a little more smart, and you have to know it's pretty technical. Okay, but once you figure it out, you can catch the living piss out of them. Now there's three things that I like to use to catch these fish. The one is a little Castmaster, the smallest Castmaster they make. That's a good one, that launches far. I fish 6-pound line because you want to make long, accurate casts. Okay, probably the best thing for the easiest thing is this silvertail, little jig there. Yamamoto single tail, any brand will work. My favorite thing to fish, and in the slurps it can be a little bit, you know, not as good, but boy, you can get them to bite. And when you can, get them on a top water. I like a Zarapup or this little Yamamoto stick bait. And those are all really good baits, but the secret to this slurp fishing is to locate the slurp and figure out where they're going, which direction they're going, and you want to get out in front of them. You're kind of hunting them. You're going to cut them off, and you've got to cast ahead of the school. If you cast in the middle of the school, you're gonna spook them. And if you cast behind, they're not going to bite it because those fish are on one direction and they're eating in that much water. So the biggest technique is long, accurate cast. Number two is to, when you do make that cast, is to click on and get to reeling right away to get action in that lure as soon as it hits the water. If you cast out and you fiddle fart around before you start reeling, your bait's going to sink, or you're going to develop a big bow in your line and you're not going to be able to get the action. It's really important to be fishing that bait as soon as it hits the water so you can get it in the first foot of water and get it out in front of that lead fish. What I like to do with, if you have a trolling motor, is to spot the fish, figure out where they're going to go, pull off your motor, shut it off, and get your trolling motor going, and use that to sneak up in front. If you don't have a trolling motor, you're going to have to figure out which direction they are going, come in hot, and then cut the motor and glide where you think they might be going, and then make long, accurate casts. The etiquette. If you're anchovy fishing for stripers, the more the merrier, man. Pull up on somebody, help them chum the area, catch the piss out of them, have fun, and there shouldn't be any, this is my spot kind of action. The etiquette on boils, though, if you see somebody fishing a boil, go find your own boil. There's nothing more infuriating than to have somebody pull in on the boil you've been fishing and spook them, and you got lines coming in. So if you want to be an ethical fisherman, find your own boils. If you see somebody fishing a boil, back off, let him have it, and let them have fun, and find your own boil and chase it around all day.
At the house on the hill, I had to dig all the ditches. I had some pretty girls, but they turned into bitches. I have been a plumber and I have been a cook. I have been a number, but I've never been a crook. I have been a mover and I have been a bum.
I just realized I've been talking to a dead mic for the last half hour.
I've been known to strum. Walking so long just to try to keep up with my feet. I've been singing that song, but I missed the beat. Who's to say what's wrong with the liars and the thieves? I'll just roll along. Tell me, have you seen my feet? Tell me, have you seen my feet? I rode a horse out there on the prairie, and I've danced with hippies and a man that they call Jerry. I've never won a buckle out on a good and cowboy hats. I grew my hair to my knuckles and I hung out with river rats. And yes, I chew tobacco and I get my share of greens. I have been with the class hoe, but I blame it on Jimmy Beam. I blame it on Jimmy Beam. I've been walking so long just to try to keep up with my feet. I've been singing that song, but I missed the beat. Who's to say what's wrong with the liars and the thieves? But I'll just roll along. Tell me, have you seen my feet? Tell me, have you seen my feet? Colombian coffee.
Alright, here we go.
Gin tonic. Tequila.
There we go. Simple as that, man. Get out in front of them. Oh, come on. Settle down, you little peckerweed. There we go. Nice little bad boy right there. It's all sorts of fun, man.